Ideal company. An ideal company I'll define is where where I am given the freedom to do the work I am given with the way I want to. Like I connect myself more to creativity and innovation. Like I have been from a theater department, working with the theater department for 4 years. That creative strength in me is a bit on a higher notch. So a place where I can put on my ideas freely, and people are like yes for listening ideas. They say yes, we want to listen idea. Will be the one an ideal company, and an ideal job will be one again the one which can use the creativity part of mine, and which can where I'm satisfied that I'm contributing. Like I'll say for a finance job, I am a no because I'm not at all a person who can sit in front of a system and do all those calculations and do playing with all those numbers and money. But I'm someone who wants to go on upfront and like present himself like in marketing in sales. That is what I'm a lot comfortable with, and that is where I would like to I would be preferring as my ideal job. And an ideal location is not an issue for me at all, because I have been through in different phases of my life. I have lived in like all the locations from a you can say a village to a town to a city like Chandigarh, now in Delhi. So any location part will not be an issue for me until and unless I'm able to communicate with the people out there. So that's it. That is toughest challenge ever faced. Okay, so that happened after the 1.5 years of my graduation college. Due to various reasons, I had 12 supply papers, and I had to complete them in next 1 year. So that was one of the toughest challenges that I'd say, because I was in that time I was socially very active. I was working with my theater department, and then I had to cross like 12 papers. Others were giving six, and I had to give like 12 exams. So that was one of the tough phases of my life. Although I will say that I was the one who decided to put myself in that phase, but still, that will be the toughest. Money versus job. Okay, so here again, see money. There is a lot of money in all the finance jobs, the like the corporate banks and those things. But again, I want to go into sales and purely in sales, not even in the marketing. So is the major job profile is a major thing for me, and money doesn't that much, though it matters. Like I should be getting for what I'm contributing in the company, that my value proposition should be there, but not and when asked about job profile or money, I'll definitely go with the job profile. Firm profit or unethical conduct. See, many of the ethical conducts in India, I would say, are hypothetical. It's like all the ethical conducts are not that much ethically based. So there is a thin line between what I think is good for is should be an ethical conduct for a company, and there is a valuable position of each and every ethical conduct. Like that depends on how much profit. If I'm breaking a single law, then how much profit I'm gonna get made for my company. So that will be, I say, in the firm profit versus ethical conduct. Neither that I will break all the ethical conducts for any profit, any amount of profit, but yes, some ethical conducts that I think can be broken, I'll break them to have a good amount of profit for my company. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan marketing gimmick. I am still confused on this topic, that whether the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was a marketing gimmick or not. Like, although it had a lot of positive impact, that a lot of places were cleaned by volunteers who came up, by the people who turned up. Some personal awareness was also created by it. But then when I see on the broader view, in the politicians coming onto the roads and with the broom in the hand, and the allegations that they sprayed the garbage over there and then clean the clean garbage from that roads. So that is something makes me like that was perceived as a marketing gimmick, that was projected as marketing gimmick by some of the politicians and some of the big names, but mostly like Salman Khan going to one or two of the villages and cleaning them and helping them in the primary education setup and all these things. The very good steps taken by some celebrities. So I will say that it was a mixture. Like some people took it as a real an opportunity to help, or rather some people took it as a marketing thing. And even our prime minister was seen moving the flow of a Rajpal. That was at least to be a intentional step. But then you don't force your prime minister to go in a slum and clean there, because there can be a lot of security issues and all those things. We have to get into that too. So okay, so that will be it. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. So, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, I think, is a brilliant idea because it is giving each and everyone, every person, an account of his own, a bank account of his own. So, number one will be there will be a bit of savings from them, use of bank account, and bank will be providing 5,000 rupees as a loan, as credit to them. That is also a big help for them in case of any emergency. And then count in case of counting of the people, like each and everyone, if each and every person has a bank account, like government can transfer the funds very easily to them. If they have want to provide them certain help, then the direct transactions could be seen from the government's account to those people's account. So there are, I think these points are very important when we talk about Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana.